Previously on building Benny's movie park.
Let's cover up the ceiling, just the whole thing. A very nice arch, like this. There you go. Oh, I like that. The only thing I'm missing are these bronze highlights. What else can we add in here to spice it up just a little bit more? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this brand new episode of Building Benny's Movie Park. Today we are going to finish up the Star Wars area. We're gonna put a point behind it. It's gonna be epic. I've been working on this area for way too long now, so I think it's a good idea to finally just kind of, wrap it up. So first of all, I am actually going to make it night. There you go, nice and dark. Because as you can see, it is very dark here. Like the restaurant and the cantina are the only two places that actually have lights. So let's go and change that. I think just this very simple one is the most Star Wars-ish. I mean, really none of these are, but I guess this is the best one. Or actually maybe this one. I'm not sure. This kind of looks pretty cool too. Let's make it some sand sort of color. I think I prefer this actually. Yeah, this is nice. Let's go and increase the range. Something like this should be pretty good. Not too bright, but just nice. Now for the color, I'm thinking maybe something like this. Looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and put some on the sides. Let's remove this one. Then I guess I can just put some on the corners. Or is that a bit much? Nah, that actually seems pretty good. And right here as well. Yes, check that out. See, this definitely seems to be a bit better. Then I also want to place down some spotlights in some areas. Let's find a spotlight. I feel like this is a pretty good place. Lighting up this building here. This one is going to be off during the day. This looks pretty cool. Now let's see what color we need. Orange. I think orange is the best. Let's put another one of these shining on this building here. And this one should probably shine a bit further. There you go. Wow, I like that a lot. And also one here shining right onto the sign here. Except this one should maybe be just white. Just like that. That's pretty cool. Or maybe red. That's awesome. Yes. Obviously, also one on Jabba's palace, because you can't see anything here if it's not being lit up. And that's actually instantly good. I mean, in general, I think it's pretty cool if these mountains right here are lit too. Just a little bit, because otherwise it's just way too dark and, boring. There you go. Isn't that nice? I love that. I also want one inside of the docking bay, right about here. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. And then for this one, what should we do for this? I mean, we can of course put a spotlight on it, but I feel like that's not enough. See, it reaches only so far. So I think to fix this, we can go and use some neon lights to create cool effects. Let's first put some on here. And then let's turn this one off for now, because I'm gonna add a nice sequence. Then I'm going to need a sequencer, which I will place down. Oh wait, actually I could just use one of these. This one. I'm gonna select this track, go to appearance, add a trigger, this sequencer right here. So this one is now being activated once the train goes over this track piece. I'm gonna put this back on testing. Then I'm gonna go and put these lights in here. Color is going to be, actually blue is fine. That would match the theme of the coaster too, since inside there's also these blue lights. All of these lights to create some cool effects. Okay, so now they're all in there. So once the train goes over this, you'll see what happens. There you go. They go on like that. That's pretty cool. Doesn't give a lot of light, but it's a nice effect. And all the way on top, I want another of these red blinking lights, because I just love these. Why it needs to be on here, I have no idea. Maybe so planes don't fly into it. It's just super freaking badass. That's why. I also think we need some smoke and dust flying around. So for that, I'm gonna try using some smoke emitters right here. This one, I'm gonna put one down first to try it out. Then I'll set the color of the smoke to the same color as the sand. There you go, like that. And I think if I mess this up, I actually mess it up. But I think that if I put one of these in the ground here, just far enough, it won't show too much. You can see it yet, wait for it. There you go. Just a bit of dust. I actually like the way that looks. Let's do some more of that. It's really hard to get rid of it because it's in the ground, so I need to actually remove the ground, but it's fine. It's fine. Another one somewhere here. It's hard to see, but that's pretty cool, right? I feel like that's nice. It's like some sort of really slow, peaceful sandstorm, if that makes sense. It is super cool, super nice. So where else should we put this? I also put one right here. Looks pretty cool as well. I am having fun with this, guys. It just adds a little bit of atmosphere to this whole thing. At this entrance, I do want some smoke. Right here. That's nice. Although maybe it should be a bit darker. Yes. Like that. That's better. Definitely. And then also some on this side. In this empty corner, by the way, I was thinking maybe we can put a sand crawler here, although I think I want to save that space for the other areas because I still kind of want to do Indiana Jones, maybe Alien or something else, I don't know yet, but if it turns out that after I done these areas there is still space left, then sure, I'm 100% gonna put a sand crawler right about here, but that is an if, and I don't think so, well. Okay, but anyway, with all that done, let's see, what's next? What stuff do we still need to do for this area? There was some more stuff, I think. Yes, right, this edge right here, this sort of border. Next to this, there's gonna be a force, which will separate this from whatever comes here, if something comes here. So in order to do that, I'm first gonna add some sort of hillside. I don't know if this is gonna stay low on the ground or high up like this, but we'll see. First, I just want to make this look a tiny little bit better, because we can all agree that this is just not great. There you go. That seems like a pretty good sort of border. It's not perfect, but it's just, I try to make it a little random, but not too random, like it has to be kind of a straight line. And then I am going to put some trees on it, starting with the very big ones, because I don't want this to be a tropical forest. I feel like a lot of stuff is going to be tropical if I'm going to do Indiana Jones, so well, there you have it. Let's put some of these big guys just kind of right here to make a nice border between these two landscapes. Maybe it could have been prettier, but right now I don't really know what else to do because I don't even know what this is gonna be, and maybe it's not gonna be anything at all. So, well, all things to consider. And these are just gonna extend all the way to the water. I'm gonna add some small ones too, but first the big ones. I also think if it actually does turn out I can't fill the entire park, I am gonna make the edges just completely full of these trees to at least have something there. Because this flat land right here, it just looks really dumb. This kind of ruins the experience. So that I'm definitely gonna do. A few trees like these don't take up all that much space, and by space I mean file size. On some of them I'm gonna put these tiny trees on top to add some detail, just like we did at the Harry Potter area. Then I will also add a few bushes down here to kind of cover up these trunks, and also to make just the whole transition a bit smoother. Maybe a few rocks in between for some variety. I'm just gonna leave that like this, and let's see, what else? This whole ridge, it's this kind of lame. But am I gonna do this with rocks again? Yep, yes I am. Fun. Endless rocks. It's not gonna stop. And you know what? I bet if I'm gonna make the Indiana Jones area, there's gonna be even more rocks. Like, holy. At this point, I'm really starting to question my existence. Why do I live? Do I really live to place down a whole bunch of rocks and earn money by doing so? Is that really what it's come to? It's a blessing and a curse. Getting pretty close now. And I think that's pretty much the whole thing. Now we just have this top area that I think we should add some of these smaller ones to make sure it fades out nicely. But this is nothing new either. We've seen this 1,000 times by now. But in order to complete this, I am going to need a drink. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is now also finished. Now, I'm thinking this bit right here is incredibly lame and boring. So I thought, what if on this, just right in the middle here, we make some sort of lookout spot? Not that there's all that much to look at, but it's just fun. Let's just go. Let's just put 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then we'll make it round. Now, in what style are we gonna do this? It could be, yeah, let's go with just the same style of the bridge. Makes the most sense, since it's technically still inside the Harry Potter area. Let's first add a base to it, very similar to the bridge. Then there is these corner pieces, this one. I'm gonna put that right here. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Right, so let's go and make some arches again. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way those looked. Maybe we should do it like this. There's like this round edge, and here it's just solid brick. And actually just this looks pretty nice already, this shape. We can also use this wall again. I mean, I guess it's a bit more authentic. We know how this goes. We've seen this 1,000 times too. I think I'm gonna keep the outside of this pretty clean because I kind of like the way this looks right now. A lookout spot obviously needs binoculars, just like the ones in the Jurassic Park area. So let's go and make something like this using security cameras. There you go. It's pretty nice. Then let's attach it to the wall. This tiny corner should be sand. There you go. Now it is all set. Though I still find this just a bit boring or something, I don't know. Oh, I know what this needs. A few of these flower beds. Then we'll copy the appearance of the red ones and put it on these. And maybe we can just grab these trees also. Seems like a pretty darn good idea to me. We could even put some benches here too. Some extra place for people to sit can never hurt anybody. And I think then it's done. I feel like it's too early to say that, but I wouldn't really know what else to add. That is considering the file size. Obviously, I could make some crashed vehicles here or just kind of stationary vehicles, but I still want to do an Indiana Jones area, at least some of it, so I'm gonna do that first. That's the priority. I feel like everything I do have is also pretty much finished. Yeah, so actually let's go and test the roller coaster one more time with all the new scenery, because I haven't ever done that since all of this is done. And I love this space so much. This is awesome. Let's sit inside and see how this is.
Han Solo has entered the battlefield. See that he's given a proper welcome. We are under attack. This is not a drill. Scramble reinforcements. Repeat, scramble all reinforcements.
Now that was pretty badass. I really like that. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna go back all the way up. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna call this finished. It's now officially, at least temporarily, finished. Then one last little thing, you can now become a member of this channel. You don't get a lot, you get early access to videos if that's possible, because sometimes I'm like on a very tight deadline, but if it's available you get early access to videos, and you of course get these special stickers and badges, so that's very fun. If you want to, click join next to the subscribe button, and that's freaking amazing. I just wanted to have that said. And then I guess I'm gonna call it a day. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and if you enjoy my overall content, feel very free to subscribe. That would actually mean the world to me. Then I hope I'll see you in the next episode of Building Benny's Movie Park.